Hello everyone! Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Alone in the Dark. I am the Black Shadow and we are here in, I can only guess this is, well, it's a bedroom. I can only assume this is Obed's Morden's bedroom, by the looks of things. A bit of stumbling around, but we managed to find a way in here eventually, where, amongst other things, we managed to get hold of a torn off of a photograph, which has a number code behind it. And we also, importantly, have got a large ornate key, which needs to go into the library, folks. A place where Edenshaw heavily suggested that we invest our time. So I suppose we better, well, do what he says and head in. And then I finally figured out what the hell it was I was missing. I'm pretty sure I still tried to use that key on that door earlier. This game, it ain't perfect. It ain't perfect. Anyway, so, quickest way to the library, we might as well just go down this way. I'm pretty sure I know which door it is that leads to the library. The library is a very important place in this game, as you'll soon witness. I believe it's this one. Yep. Welcome to the library. It is massive.
Carnby?
I'm in the library. It's awesome.
Don't touch
Love
anything.
the music in here.
It probably contains treasures.
Do you really think I don't know the difference between a pulp novel and an Elsevier edition?
An Elsevier? I'd never have guessed that such a term were part of your vocabulary.
Oh yeah? Well, don't worry. I'm just full of surprises. Over.
Oh, Carnby. Welcome to the library. It's massive, and I love this place to bits. The music here is fantastic. Well, where do we start, I guess? Well, first thing we're going to do, we're going to turn some lights on. Or ones there are to turn on, of course. Much older than everything else. Let's get looking around, I guess. I don't know what that is. I am a Morton. I realised that today. I have tried for so long to escape my destiny, but my willpower was probably not strong enough. My fascination for the world of darkness has vanquished me, but I chose to resist cooperation. A choice my father never had because of that demon Deserto. For I understood early on that only light can vanquish darkness. The magnesium bullets that were made in Italy have a remarkable effect on the smaller creatures that we've been using, but they have proved inadequate to deal with the stronger monsters dwelling deep inside the entrails of the night. The work of the French scientist de Broglie has greatly inspired my research. The properties of light he discovered and its undulating nature are remarkable. It is thus possible to concentrate and amplify it, to rupture its movement in phase and thus transform it into a terrible, destructive energy. The information I possess about the molecular structure of the shadows of the fright is fragmentary, but my study of them has produced conclusive results that their capacities for absorption of light energy are limited. Photoelectric energy at certain high levels destabilizes its chemical structure. The molecules break down and the entire macrosystem implodes. If I could build a weapon able to concentrate light energy by factors up to 100 or even 1,000, then if I had the technology, if there weren't limits, God, if only someone could help me. When Edenshaw defeated Deserto, that malevolent being who led our family down the path to dishonor, I knew that my Indian friend had been sent to me by the gods. As a child, I saw him complete the incantation at the circle of stones, facing in the direction of the conjunction. Deserto, who knew their power, employed his magical powers to dissimulate some of the statues from the eyes of man. January 13th, 1953. This date will remain forever engraved on my memory forever. My grandchildren were born today. I can only assume Alan and Obed. God alone knows what they will make of their lives. Howard wants them to get them away from Shadow Island. I understand his reasons, but I fear that destiny will prove stronger than a poor father's desire. 1966. My research advances in leaps and bounds. Time is of the essence. I feel like stirring down below. Things going down below, like they know that a date with destiny is nigh. Their forays into our world of light are becoming increasingly frequent. With every new day, my study of the creatures of darkness greet me with new surprises. It seems that they all possess the same genetic heritage. The expression, however, is unsuitable. The entities are more closely related to minerals and organic life, but I find none better. It's as though they have all been cloned from the same root matter. 1969. I have finally managed to strengthen the resonance power of the crystals. Now only matter stands in my way. I tested the first version of the photoelectric pulsar, and I literally fell to pieces. And it literally fell to pieces in my hands. I fear I must brace myself for long months of adjustment and careful tuning. Alan continues to show remarkable intuition. His mind seems to be perfectly in tune with the creatures of the night. He even claims that they obey his commands. However, I am unhappy with the direction his research is taking. 1973. My strength is abandoning me. Sharp pains shoot through my body like arrows. I still have so much left to do. I know that Alan belongs to another world entirely. For the first time ever, he told me about his real plans. He wants to fuse light and dark, to restore their original unity, to reunify them, so defying the separation. I think he has been waiting for the moment when I am too weak and old to oppose him. God alone knows what he might do. For the first time in my life, last night, I prayed. I don't know what that is. Is that a J, maybe? Yeah. Whoops, wrong button, sorry. Well, let's get exploring some of these bookcases and see if there's anything of any interest. There's bound to be some interesting articles for sure. Richard Morton back from an exploration in front of one of his ships. Holy goodness me, this is a massive book. Good grief. 50 pages. Okay, I'm not reading this one. I'm going to speed read, and you are more than welcome to pause and read. Holy crap, 50 pages. Morton Oil Company. Natural resources in Venezuela. Great demographic changes. Oh, this must be about the history of the Morton family. Remember how they said there was a massive... no, there's a lot of riches in the family. Maybe this is going back into what it's going in. But again, there's always clues. By creating the Morton Oil Company on March 23rd, 1889, at the age of 37. So he was born in 52, I made that. I mean, I know they're massive books, but again, you've still got to read, still got to at least flick through them, folks, because, oh, there's the Certo. Because you never quite know what clues you might get. And even if you don't remember the clues, as long as you know where they are. Oh, God. Surprising misfortunes. Gibson, around 1900. Samuel Gibson, Richard Morton, 1899. Brilliant student. Deciphering ancient languages. Offshore view of Shadow Island. There's a fort apparently on the island, by the looks of things. A chapel, which is situated near the fort. Strange rituals during the 17th century. Sacrifices. Great. Strange manor on the south side of the island, which is where we are. I would guess maybe the fort could be on the north side, maybe? As a hunch? Letter from Gibson to his fiancée, dated 1902. Relations between Morton and Gibson deteriorated. Gibson seemed to terrify him. Gibson's mother later received this terse message. Your son has disappeared. His body has not been found. My condolences. Richard Morton. Search warrant? What the heck's that? A wave of disappearances among the young girls of Boston's poorer neighborhoods. My definitive belief that, driven by the evil Deserto, the founder of the Morton dynasty, was practicing black magic rituals involving the sacrifice of innocent souls. Oh, God. The disappearances suddenly stopped. Archibald Morton as a child. In 1874, Archibald Morton was born the only child of Richard Morton and Susan Chambers, the youngest daughter of Lord Chalmers. Apparently that's important. Could be a clue for later on. Large numbers of young men and women were uprooted from their distant homelands and taken to the island from as early as 1905. Talk about colonisation, eh? No trace of these men and women have ever been found on the island. Married his first wife, 1997. Pastor disappeared the day after the marriage. The undelivered letters were kept in a postal archive where I discovered them still sealed. Archibald treated her with uncommon cruelty. She nevertheless gave birth to his son in 1899. So it's highlighting all the important dates of the family, so I'm guessing we're going to need that later on. Jeremy, so this is... Jeremy? Could this be the grandfather, maybe? Followed by the secrets. So we got Jeremy, so we got Archibald's the great-grandfather, and I assume must have given birth to Jeremy, so he's the grandfather. So he was born in 1899. He struck up a lasting friendship with one of the last descendants of the Canist tribe, Joseph Edenshaw. 1924? But that was 80 years ago. How the hell's Edenshaw still here? Well, it seems like he's seen better days, but... Huh? Explosives, phosphorus, magnesium. Oh boy, he bought a lot of that as well. Look at that. Good lord. Yeah. Ordered over 200 pounds of explosives from Boston with large quantities of phosphorus and magnesium. There's Morton and Edenshaw. Look how young he is there. The last 10 years, Jeremy Morton's life were the most secretive and mysterious. In his old age and reclusive in the island. Some accounts of this period make the blood run cold. One example is the marriage of his son Howard, born in 1931, to Lucy Dogan, from which he staged the reception on the island. Relations and members from the distant branch of the family were present. Part was description by drama, and the horrifically mutilated body of one of the guests was discovered in the park adjacent to the manor. Oh dear. Ooh, goodness me. There is no doubt in my mind that the members of the Morton family, Jeremy being no exception, undertook dangerous and frightful experiments on the corpses by Richard and his successors. Experiments that interfere with nature's own course. Resurrections from the dead, crossbreeding, genetic manipulation. Ah, there's a family tree. So, Howard... Oh, alright, so you've got... the first one was Richard Morton. He married Susan Chambers, gave birth to Archibald. She married Jennifer, who gave birth to Jeremy, who married with someone, gave birth to Howard. So he must be the... right, with Lucy Dogan. So is Howard the father of Alan and Obed? Some missing holes, but, well, the important thing's we've got it. I'm assuming it's one of these somewhere. Morton family's biography, right. Remember that's there, folks. I have a feeling we'll be needing that later. Right, let's have a look around, see what else there might be. There's bound to be more books and files to read. Not all of them may be important, mind you, but, I don't have the time to... What?! What are you talking about, man? What do you think you've been doing so far this whole video? Never mind. Right, is there anything down here? No. What about these sides? That doesn't go anywhere. Turn around. Something in the shelves, maybe, just in case. Have a quick look. Doesn't appear that way. Okay. Can't go that way either. Right, so let's head along, and I think there's a staircase that leads up like that. Ooh, hello, what's that? It's a box. A box of rockets. Well, that's something you don't see every day. Containing several distress flares, so I assume that's for our rocket launcher. Nice. Let's see what else we've got then. See, this place is vast. Absolutely vast, folks. Another bottly thing there. Just hit the X button on the shelves in case I missed something, because you never know. You never quite know. I don't think there's much on the second floor, actually. Oops.
Aline?
Oh.
Yes?
Wrong button.
I'm still in the library. I don't see what I can do. And yet the old Indian told me secrets were hidden in here.
Listen, I'm starting to see how the Mortons operate. There's got to be some writing that gives the key, and my bet is that it isn't in the library. You may even have already found it.
Okay, let me go check.
Okay then. What I was curious on is this. Those look like scratches in the floor. I wonder, is this bookshelf all it seems? It looks like there's something here as well. Hello? There's a code. 4-digit code. Question is what? Well, at least we know it's there, which is the main thing. We just need to try and figure out what on earth might be the solution for that. Might already have it. We've got that, we've got the, this thing here, which does have a 4-digit code, but, it said exclusively in the, that memo, it's not the code for the library control panel, which is clearly that, so... Whoa, fucking... Jesus fucking Christ. Don't appreciate that game. Let's look around this third floor here briefly. Notice the lights have gone out. Doesn't really help. No, it doesn't appear to be much along here either. Right, okay then, well if that's the case, we'll have to go, and it looked like, I don't know if we could use that window there. I suspect we probably can. Yeah, sure, let's have a look. Oh, we're actually on the roof. Okay. I hope nothing comes along here. Could be a bit compromising. I imagine it's an awful long way down, folks. Awful long way down. What's that? Fucking... What have we got in here, folks? Some kind of... I don't know what this is. Another charm of saving, which is good. What was that? I can see the fort in the distance, but with the naked eye I can barely see anything. That's not a good sound. There's a fort in the distance, but with the naked eye I can barely see anything. I need some, like, you know, like a binoculars or magnifying glass or anything like that. Could be an idea. Don't think there's anything else in here of note, so I suppose that's something... At least we know it's here. Okay, then. Bitch. Right, okay then, so... We need to figure out what it is we're trying to do in here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Can I leave? Thank you. Clearly, there's something here. We've got a passcode, some little control panel I need to use. The question is, what for?
Aline?
No, okay, fine. Have we already found it, maybe? Let's look at what we've got here. This is the Certo's letter. That's not important. Richard Morton's will and testament. Ah, hold on. This is the library. I've placed the 4 books vertically in the space in the library representing the symbol. The symbol thus crosses the library from one side to the other. The first is placed the highest, the second is opposite. Light, darkness, darkness, light. You think that's got something to do with the solution, perhaps? Maybe we need to find some books with numbers on them. Anything else we've got? This photograph. Oh, this is how you get a clue for the flask puzzle. I've already done that. Jeremy's diary. That's not important right now. It's Obed's diary. Anything important in here? No, that's just a bit of story. Biography! I don't think that's what we're interested in here. Any of that information on the family. Yeah, see, it's not the code of the control board in the library, so I know that's fine. head notes. Ritual on a precise date. That's not important right now. Well, it is, but it isn't. Alan's journal. Right. I think our best clue looking at it is... Oops. It's to do with this. That must be... That's the library. That much is obvious. Light, darkness, darkness, light. I think we need to find some books in here that have got some codes on them. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's head back down to the first floor. If that's to be believed, it looks like the books in question are only on the first and third floors, so... What we have to work out, though, is what is the orientation of the map? So this is the front. Okay, so let's look at this here. What side's the... So, right. So the ladder was on the north side. Okay. So if we go over this side. So this is the south side. So let's look back at the thing here. I wish I could like print screen this and just have a picture of this up on the side. Might be more of use, but never mind. Light, darkness, darkness, light. Do you think that means we can only see certain ones in light and dark, perhaps, as well? It's in the corners. So the bottom ones are on the bottom there, and I think they're only darkness. So let's look around a bit in, like, corners and such. Just check all these books around and see if there's anything of any interest that we find. Hello? Do you want to push this book? The book is in position. Hold on. Do you think I need to do this in a certain order? I think we do. Right, so where are we? I assume we're on the left side. Okay. So if we go up... It doesn't tell me what side the stairs are on. Alright, okay. So, I don't know if we need to do this in a certain order. So if I'm correct, we go across all the way to the other side. I assume there must be a book down here. Not here, maybe, but down this direction somewhere. Like that. Right, that's reset things. So I think we need to do these in a certain order. So, turn the lights back on. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, we need to go... Let's go upstairs first, I think. Light, darkness, darkness, light. So, I'm looking for the ones top right. Okay, let's go upstairs and let's look around, try and find where these two books are. I'm assuming I can only find them in the light. Can I see these still? Oh, I can still. Okay then, alright. So I don't need the light on or off for this puzzle. Okay, that's good. Oops, wrong way. It's kind of fun these having to resolve all these puzzles. I do not remember them at all. So we've got one here, and we've got one by the light switch. nothing on the second floor, I'm pretty sure of that. Swing on around. Ooh, that doesn't look 100% great, must be said. I don't know if these will perhaps give the code somehow to the control panel, or I don't know. Not really sure. Right. So now we're looking around for books anywhere, and try and work out what relates to what. And I mean anywhere. I'm just slamming the X button and hoping eventually we're gonna find something. Anything? Must be something. Yeah, the way the flashlight's working, it doesn't appear to like it. Okay, anyways, right, so we've got this one here now. Do I want to push this one first? Right. So now, yeah, so that one's pushed. So let's just make doubly sure of this. That was 1. So 2 is going to be the one down by where the light switch was on the first floor? Which means there must be also another one of these books opposite here. So let's look, see if there's one on the opposite side. There should be one about here-ish somewhere. Not that we want to push it. There, right. Okay, we know where the 4 books are. So let's go and push these all around then, folks. Which will take a slight moment. Fortunately, there's no quick way of running around in giant circles in a library like this, folks. But never mind. So I'm assuming this one's not the one we want. No, we don't want that one. That's the 3rd one. Let's go across the hall. Let's go and push this other book along here. Wherever the hell it was. Oh, it was by the lights, wasn't it? There it is. You see, that's 2. So let's go over here. That one next, and then we go all the way back up, and we push book number 4, and we see what on earth that'll do. What the fuck is that? Oh shit, this doesn't look good. Oh boy, this isn't good. I think we got problems, folks. I think we got problems. Ow! What the fuck was that? Electricity? You bastard! You want to play that sort of game? Fuck you! Yeah, how do you like that, you piece of crap? Ow! Electricity against me. Run, man. I'm not dodging that. But that is hurting a lot more than I would like. I'm running not great on health here. Ow. Ow. Stairs, man. Ow. Stop doing that. Wherever the hell you are. Oh, hurry up. I haven't saved the game, for goodness sakes. Oh, shit. Shot, Shadow. Fuck. This fucker don't want to die, does he? Doesn't want to die. Maybe. Oh. Can't run away, it's the problem. Oh, this is bad, folks. Not sure what to do here. Oh, shit. Any suggestions? You killed this guy with fucking lead! I might die here. This is not working, it doesn't look like. That really does not look like it's doing anything at all. It's a problem. No, the handgun? Anything! Hello? What happened there? Oh, hold on. Maybe I've got to hit it at a certain point? Ah, hello. I have used up so much ammo and supplies, just wasted it all. Shit, I've already used that one. Fire! Fire! Well, it's nice to know that I've worked out the solution now, but unfortunately I think I'm about to die. This is a significant problem. I hate to say it, folks, I think it might well be worth my time actually reloading this game. God damn it. What's that done then? Ah, that's opened that. Okay then. That's good to know, I suppose. I'm still gonna die. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will endeavour to kill this bastard. And I'll see how we go. But I think I'm probably going to redo this fight. Now that I've realised where I've gone completely wrong and wasted so many supplies, I'm probably going to reload and redo this fight. So, but I will endeavour for you guys to do this. Let me try something. Ooh, hello. Go on, then. We'll give this a go as well. We'll play around with a grenade launcher. Why not? I'm reloading this. Let's see what it all does. Woo! Assuming this fucker actually will die. Did I win? Is it dead? Can it die? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I want to see if this guy dies, so For the purposes of experimentation and interest, you aren't dead. Love that sound. Doom, doom. It's great. I love it a bit. So I don't know if this guy can actually be killed or not. I don't know. I don't remember this game at all. Must be able to. Now that I know what I'm doing as well. He's certainly taking some punishment, isn't he? Come on! Come get it! Before I lose my patience, I'm really doing this fight anyways. I don't know, maybe he doesn't die, I have no idea. Either way, we've got our thing. Do you really want to die that badly? Oh shit! Ow! Oops! Game over. Didn't actually mean to die like that. That was a bit embarrassing. Shit. Next time, anyways, on Let's Play Alone in the Dark. I don't know if that guy dies or not. I'm kind of hoping he does. But either way, I was redoing that because I just realised how many supplies I've wasted on that guy. I'll see you then.